So, rising everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm your chocolate priestess here to do a Scorpio season reading. Okay, it is the 29th of October. Happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there. Happy birthday. Okay. I know I'm a couple of days late, more likely a week late of this thing, but better late than never. All right, so Scorpios, they are the eighth zodiac sign. All right, which deals with the eighth house, which death, transformation, other people's resources, and Phoenix rising, all of that other good jazz. So the Scorpio season starts on the 23rd of October. This spread or the questions I'll ask from this Root Lock Tarot book of spreads. It'll be stemming from a Scorpio veil crossing spread. And of course, by the time y'all watch this, it'll probably be the new moon in Scorpio when I drop this. So happy new moon in Scorpio. Hopefully everybody has been gathering their planners and stuff like that and planning on what they want like to bring into fruition within the next lunar cycle or within the next couple months, weeks, days, years, and all that good jazz. So we're going to draw on the deep and transformational energy of the fixed fall sign, fixed fall season to guide us as we shed what we no longer need and reach across the threshold. So Scorpio is a water sign. So water signs are associated with, or just water in general, is associated with the sacral chakra region that deals with feelings and emotions, sensuality. On another spectrum, it deals with parenting, childhood upbringing, and intimate relationships, or just relationships, but on an intimate standpoint. And yeah. So yeah, that's the chakra that we could focus on during the Scorpio season, the middle of fall already. It seems like fall season is very short. Okay? Don't y'all think so? But we are in the middle of fall with Scorpio season. Saturn retrograde goes out of retrograde on the 15th of November. Fallback time is approaching very fastly. Thankfully, it is, not in the middle of November. It's at the beginning of November. I prefer time to change when the season change, but that's a whole nother story. So let's go ahead and get into the Scorpio reading, child. Fixed signs is about being, fixed signs are, they could be stubborn at times. And they're stubborn in a way of, how should I say it? Being analytical. Like they want to know all the facts before, they want to know the details before they press forward. They want to know what's coming ahead of them, even if it's just a sneak peek before they move forward with things. So Scorpio, what's the theme of Scorpio season? What is it given? What is Scorpio season given? Oh, joy. It's giving joy. All right. We're going to have some joy. Joy. And man, I got sunshine. Okay. That's what it's giving. It's giving joy. So, with that 3 at the top, 30, the 0 is non-existent with numerology. So with the 30. With 3, it deals with growth and expansion. So with this smiley face joy card, it's talking about smile. Sarah, smile. Yes. I want you to smile along with me, Sarah. Okay, that's what it's given. Happiness is yours for the taking. You do not have to wait for a specific event or person to bring you joy. You have the ability to choose happiness and create your own blissful moments. Immerse yourself in all the things that light you up, explore new hobbies, do things you enjoy, and accept yourself as you are. Of course, when this card appears, it's letting you know that it's okay to center yourself. The smiley face is a symbol of fun, childlike, and energy that encourages you um, to not take things so seriously, release stress to regain the ability to appreciate and enjoy the little things. Your vibration is increasing, so you may become more aware of pessimistic and low vibrational behavior. Don't let anyone steal your joy. Express gratitude and let happiness come to you as a naturally as naturally as a smile. Okay. Now, additional meanings for this card could also represent stop comparing to yourself to others, prioritize happiness, better days are here, release worry, choose happy, or cultivate your own joy. We got yellow in the background, so that's the signal for joy there. And I'm gonna say, along with tapping into your sacral chakra, also tap into your solar plexus chakra as well. All right, you step outside if there's some sun around you and get some of that sunlight. Okay, let the sun kiss you with joy, all that good jazz, and take a chance for yourself. Take a chance at life with yourself, or just take a chance for yourself. Do for yourself, because with the pink dice, pink is representing self-love. That's how I relate. Pink is the self-love aspect on that one. So yeah, don't look back, because it's hanging from the rear view mirror. Don't look back when you take a chance at something that for yourself that's going to bring you joy. Okay. All right. All right, folks. I am back. So let's go ahead and continue on with this reading here. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with the first question. The first question we are asking is, what am I in the process of shedding this Scorpio season? So since this is a collective reading, we're rewording it to, what are we in the process of shedding this Scorpio season? What are we in the process of shedding this Scorpio season? Okay, this is the flow. We are shedding the flow. So we are shedding emotions per se. We are shedding time restrictions, limited beliefs. Okay, so it will be, this is like the destiny card. So but for the most part, how this card is depicting, look like there's going to be some emotions being shedded. So the union, so people will be able to connect spiritually. They'll be spiritually connected with each other. Okay. All right. So it looks like we will be shedding flow, okay? But flow that does not serve our highest good in that matter. I'm going to give you all the context of this card, and then we'll go off of that too. Because with this card, we have the water. So water is representing emotions, feelings. We have this person, he is wearing purple. Purple signifying the crown chakra, like being connected to source, being connected to the creator. I'll throw the third eye chakra up in there, using our intuition to dive in deeper within our emotions and basically unleash what emotions are holding us back to our spiritual connection with either one another, your higher self, or with source itself. And then we also have the orange here that's highlighting the sacral chakra as well. Sacral chakra is dealing with feelings and emotions, relationships on an intimate standpoint, parenting, childhood upbringing. So any childhood wounds that needs to be released, this is the time to do it. Any thoughts or feelings on how you are parenting versus what you've been taught, what you've been taught versus what you are changing, of course, or what you're doing on your parenting tactics. If it's, being unhealthy towards how should I say, how you parent your child, how you parent your children, then of course you can always make adjustments when necessary. That way y'all can still maintain that mutual respect with each other. Okay, so the flow card. Okay, so the flow card, it speaks about, because in regular tarot it's about Wheel of Fortune, but the flow card is talking about attract, expect, or release. So we're already talking about releasing. So the energy around you at this time are positive and are driving you forward. Let yourself flow with these energies and put them into good use. This is an opportune time to attract your heart's desires. Do you want more love, peace, or greater understanding? Is your heart calling out for a new relationship? Does a current relationship need improvement? Focus on your desires and allow them to manifest by expecting them to. Also, at the same time, release yourself into the flow. Events greater than you can ever imagine may be heading your way. Project your desires, but also be open to new possibilities. Good fortune and joyful synchronicities come with the flow card. All right. Joy. We already got joy in the beginning now. Okay. Open your heart and arms wide and embrace what comes to you. All right. Now, let's go ahead and see what else. How is elimination inviting me to transform? So how is elimination inviting us to transform? How is elimination inviting us to transform? Elimination. We got the waiting game that wanted to present itself, so I'll take it. Oh, the waiting game and the throat chakra. So the waiting game, this is the Two of Wands. So as this picture is depicted, let me get my light so y'all can see better. Come on now. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see if. Oop, sorry, put it up. All right, now y'all can see a little bit better. So the waiting game, which this is like the Two of Wands. Okay, Two of Wands is basically trying to make a decision. So how is elimination inviting us to transform? So we're playing the waiting game when it comes to our creativity, how we want to move forward, and when we do so, it'll be based on either speaking up for ourselves, speaking for ourselves, of course tap into our self-expression and how we want to communicate to the masses if you want to spread the message along. Also, the waiting game is talking about you've worked hard to set things in motion in certain areas in your life, and you're now waiting for the results to come to fruition. The number 2 is all about choice and decision. In the past, you may have been afraid of making decisions or choices, which is why this throat chakra is in the bottom of the deck. Okay, that's hidden. But now you're no longer held prisoner by this fear or the constraints of old beliefs. Expect the best and be open to the limitless power of your intuition, which is presently very strong. Trust and use it to assist you. Okay, so achievement and the success are assured, but once obtained, don't let it change you. Remember who you are, the effort that it took you to get to this point, and the gratitude you need to show the people who help you. Stay on your spiritual path, for it will continue to guide you on the journey of your soul. All right, so basically it's talking about this is about whatever things you have put in motion. All right, this is the time for when things are being put into motion as they come to fruition. This is where you release the limited beliefs, the fears, and this is where you take charge and speak up for yourself. And when you do so, you stand 10 toes down on it. All right, so that's how the elimination is inviting us to transform. Is whatever's been planted before, it shall come to fruition, but you got to stand on it. All right, you got to not be afraid of it. Now, how is the illusion stoking my fear of transformation? How is the illusion stoking my fear, or our fear of transformation? Healing. All right, so this is basically the star card in regular tarot. Healing is what's stopping your fear of transformation. Being healed enough, and once breaking from the chains. As you can see, this is at the bottom of the deck. As you are, if you're going to be open-minded, open-hearted about something, because the heart is being highlighted here, and is being highlighted in that blue illuminated, so it flows back into that throat chakra region. Trusting. Blue is a trusting color. Trusting with all your heart, with all your might, that once you break away from the chains, right, and be open and embrace what comes forward to you, then you're going to be, again, you have to take charge, lead, stand 10 toes down, be authoritative, be assertive, so you can regain to stabilize yourself. So since 2 faded cards are showing up within this particular question, this is something that us as the collective, if this is resonating with you, this is something to pay attention to if you are choosing yourself to bring joy and happiness, or cultivate your own happiness for your own well-being during this Scorpio season. Because Scorpio season is all about transformation. It's all about power. It's all about, sensuality, all that. But for the most part, it's about change and transformation. What are you going to change for ish to come to for stuff to come to fruition or to make it happen, basically. All right, but you got to heal. All right, once you heal, that 7 plus 1 equals 8. Once you heal from it, you will begin to master it. Okay, because the star card is on the mastery standpoint of a fool's journey, from when the strength card is the learning version of learning to take the courage, learning to have the strength to move forward into self-reflection, solitude, and isolation, to get an idea on whether things are going to work in your favor or not, just based on the decisions that you make. So with this healing card slash star card is on the mastery spectrum, is just giving a understanding of, well, I was able to overcome whatever obstacles that have came my way, and I've came too far from where I started from. Here goes the Mary aspect. Come too far where I started from. Nobody told me that life would be easy, but I don't believe he brought me this far to be here. So if you feeling like a song to motivate you right now is the Mary, I just can't give up now. All right, listen to that song, and hopefully it resonates with you regarding to this message for Scorpio season. Okay. All right, so being able to heal from a heart center standpoint, so you can be open-hearted, open-minded, and break away from any change that is stopping you from the grand transformation, the great change that you would like to embark on, so you can be able to take charge of your life. All right, towards restabilizing yourself, restructuring yourself, rebranding yourself, and of course stand 10 toes down on it. All right, because that 5, that represents changes already. At least when the changes come, you're stabilizing yourself when doing so. Again, refer back to my Saturn retrograde reading, because Saturn retrograde is about to end on around November 15th. And Saturn is all about time, karma, restriction, also discipline, authority. Okay, so I hope you have basically, what was the theme of the Saturn retrograde? Having your house in order, having your plan in place so it could be set in motion. All right, especially when the new season, when I mean new season, I mean spring, the new year / spring come about. All right, to bring you some form of fulfillment. All right. Next we have the 4th card, or 4th question. What do we need to reflect on as we release into this change? What do we need to reflect on as we release this change? And then I'll just talk about reflection before I even... Oh, we got crown chakra. All right, so we need to reflect on our spirituality, okay? We need to reflect our spirituality, reflect on our ancestors as well, because that covers the spiritual aspect of it. The physical aspect of it, ancestors, is like the crown and the earth star, right? But on the spiritual aspect of the ancestors, well, the crown chakra is just basically the our spirituality, what our connection to the Most High in that grand scheme of things. All right. Of course, it is the center of your link with the universe, the infinite, and your higher consciousness is the connection between the wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown center is the area where the ether light and the energy are received and then dispersed throughout your aura or total well-being. Also, it holds the subconscious realm. All right, so we need to release whatever is in that subconscious that is, still you still holding on to, but it's not working out for you. Of course, you need to release that. So to keep this chakra in balance, specifically, meditate, breath work, yoga, spiritual healing, acupuncture, color therapy works best. When it's properly aligned, it will expand to a point where it's possible to access and tap into the deepest source of wisdom. That is why it's important to trust in the universe. All right, so we need to reflect on our crown chakra as we release this change, because that is going to determine how should I say this, how much you trust in the universe, how much faith you put into the universe. Because if you don't have faith, if you don't trust the universe, if you don't trust God, if you don't trust Allah, if you don't trust source, creator, whomever you worship, okay, if you don't trust in the higher calling and the forces that are fighting either against you or for you in the background that is unseen, then I don't know what else to tell you. It sounds like you need to rebuild that relationship, specifically for yourself and the connection itself, right? All right. So that's what we can reflect on as we release the change, is reflect on how deep is our connection to the source. Is our relationship with the Most High good? Is it bad? Is it indifferent? Is it non-existing? And whichever you fall down in that spectrum, then you just act accordingly for that. All right, or make the necessary adjustments. That way things could work in your favor, right? And then lastly, what is inviting us to cross over this threshold? What is inviting us to cross over in this threshold? What is inviting us to cross over in this threshold? There's a lot of faded cards coming out, child. That is very alarming. We got manifest and transformation. I'm going to get 2 more cards too, because I need some more other than these faded cards. Look, we got... See, that's too much. It's too much faded. There must be a lot of changes going on, child. I'll keep that in mind. Here we go. Stand your ground. Stand your ground, just like I said, and avoid temptation. All right. So yeah, what's inviting us to cross over this threshold? Standing our ground with the Seven of Wands in regular tarot, and being able to defy temptation while doing so. Okay, because like I said, we have these other faded cards that presented themselves out with the manifest. This is a magician card. We have all the resources that we need to make things happen. Transformation. This is basically the death card. This is the death card. So we have all the basic necessities. We all have all the resources that we need to make the changes necessary to restructure, rebrand ourselves. And we have sacrifice here for growth and expansion and new perspective, because it will provide new beginnings. It'll provide another perspective. It'll help us grow on our journeys. That way we'll be able to shine with the Sun card. We'll be able to shine brightly. And this is, again, coming from the heart centered. I'll say this, well, This will be the solar plexus region. But we'll be able to shine shine at a heart center standpoint because we have the confidence, we have accepted ourselves as the way we are, fully and wholly. We know who we are, and we are just ready to, and you are just ready to take on the world or take on whatever is what lies ahead of you. That way you will be able to again experience this joy because you were able to take a chance on yourself. You was able to love on yourself, and be able to set some boundaries if necessary. All right, with people who are still testing the limits, and you're basically burning all what is no burning bridges respectfully. All right, just for you to grow on your own journey, because whatever God has for you, it is for you. It is not for anybody. It's not for everybody else. It's up to them on whether they want to continue on the ride with you. Okay, it really is. It's really up to the person that you are, connected to, on whether they want to embark on a journey on or not. Especially when it's in unfamiliar territory or it seems non-conformity type of way. But sometimes you have to go on the journey alone to know how to use your discernment to either press forward with someone or something, or hold back or reel back. Okay, now the vibe of the seasons. So y'all just keep in mind, there was a lot of faded cards that want to present itself out during for this Scorpio season reading. Okay, now lessons that we can learn during Scorpio season are, what lessons will the collective be learning is doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. We can do that by continue to press on, move forward, work on our heart center, work on our emotional healing, work on our love center. Okay, that way we can be able to show empathy and sympathy for the ones who need it, and compassion, and show compassion for others who need it as well. Because at the end of the day, with failure card, we begin to understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Okay, now the vibe of the season. Oh shoot, I forgot to shuffle it back. The vibe of Scorpio season. What is the vibe of Scorpio season? The vibe of Scorpio season is, wait. Facing my shadow removes darkness from the world. That is so Scorpio-like. And why? Because we are clearing our energy fields for our highest good. Now, let's read on this. Facing my shadow. That is the wisdom ancient. So we're going to go to that page. Wisdom ancient. The Gaia gateway chakra, which is dark brown and black. Okay, with the Gaia gateway is the energetic portal that we access through the Earth star. Didn't I mention about the Earth star earlier? Yes, I did. Therefore, it's found beneath our feet, but when we're connected to it, it's best to imagine a wormhole or a portal in the center of the earth. This chakra is not as well known as others, but it connects us to the infinite intelligence of Gaia, the spiritual presence of the planet Earth, so we can use it to access the ancient wisdom of the earth. The Gaia Gateway cards are about really rooting down into our past in order to access the wisdom of our soul, which basically what this reading was about. They are about recognizing that all of our experiences hold the key aspects of our healing. Okay. And through connection with our own personal story, we are able to uncover our purpose. Gaia knows what it's like to feel mistreated and misunderstood, but she also knows that it's like what it's like to survive and thrive. As we work with her matrix of intelligence, we are able to uncover the same energy in our own lives. Now, with this facing my shadows, remove darkness from the world card, it is talking about everyone has a shadow. It's part of our psyche that our ego has disassociated from the parts of our life experience that we have pushed deep down inside. The shadow doesn't just equate to negative experiences or trauma, though. It also contains the gifts of loving parts of our being that we felt we have to hide in order to survive the human realm. When you receive this card, is deep in your heart that you're asking the universe to support you in living an aligned life that is filled with purpose. You know that by being on this planet, you can make a difference and ultimately bring a great light into darkness. In order to be brilliant, shining light, it is time to face the parts of your life, your story, and your gifts that have been hidden in the shadows. Don't be afraid. No longer you are here to hide your talents. No longer you are here to make yourself small to fit in with others. No longer are you here to carry pain in your heart. By bringing your shadow into the light, you can remove darkness from the world. The vibe of the day of this card is I am willing to face my own fear. Oh, beautifully done on how to for Scorpio season. Well done, well done, well done. All right, so that concludes the reading for Scorpio season. Feel free to chime down in the comments what y'all think about this message. Does it resonate with you? If not, that is okay. You can always seek a personal session with me on www.honeysoulchildbottega.com. All right. And also, like I said, by the time y'all view this video, it will be the new moon in Scorpio. So happy new moon in Scorpio to all of the folks. Again, happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there. I'm predominantly Scorpio in my chart. So you can say it's my birthday season as well. And with that being said, is there anything else? Oh yeah. I do have an activity booklet available on my website, www.honeysoulchildbottega.com, or you can check my link tree as well for the free downloadable of a journal prompt from the activity booklet, just to get you a little head start on that. And that'll be available until the next lunar cycle. Yeah, that's how I usually do it, by that. But yeah, check that out. And with that being said, I'm going to leave y'all to it. Always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next one.